Boom, what's going on, everyone? I want to do a quick video update here on the CV app here. So just kind of had a breakthrough moment here working with someone. I've been having some difficulty getting my edit button working. And so like if the user fills out and makes an entry here like this and say I want to change the data, I click edit on it like this. And so now I can finally do this here. I can enter in these inputs here. I can finally change it. Boom, just like that. My God. It took me forever to get this figured out, but now I finally got it working here and it feels so great. So again, if I refresh it, so I can make entries here like this. Boom, I can fill out all the forms. I'm just typing in random shit, guys. I click submit there. And if I want to change it, I want to edit it. Once this button's pressed, it's going to delete that entry there. And it's going to repopulate these input fields here that you see. It's going to grab that old data. And now you can make your edits here, blah, blah, blah. Just type in some random numbers and click submit. Boom, it's going to make that whole updated entry here. And I can still make new entries. Just make something random like that. Make one more. And I can still edit all of them. So boom, click on 11 there. And I click edit. It's going to bring up those previous details. And I can make my changes there. And boom, it's going to update it. It's the last one here. I'll edit this one. Boom, 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 boom. You can easily edit those 3 entries. And so we have some sections here: personal details, education, professional experience. And I can do the same thing for each section. So I'll show you the personal details. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so let's say I want to change it to 2. So I click edit. It's going to delete that old entry. It's going to repopulate those input fields to show what you put previously. And now I can make my changes here. Click submit. Boom. I got a new entry there, just like that. So we just wanted to do a quick update and show you on that. And man, I've been really trying to get this working here. I'm so glad I got this up and working. And really, the biggest change, it was one line of freaking code, people. And all it was is this. I'll show you right here. So I go to my edit button. This is in my education file right here. So when I click handle edit, I'll show you that function here. All that's going to do is repopulate those input fields to whatever data you clicked on. So if I entered like 1 in the input field and I click edit, it's going to show that 1 in that little entry there. So it's just going to repopulate the input fields like that. And then handle delete, it's just going to delete that entry there. And then when I use my submit button again, it's going to take all that input data that you have and form it into an object, and then it's going to return it. So that's basically it there. Just wanted to just kind of show off that there. Because man, I've been stuck on this for so long to get the edit button working, and it just feels so great to finally get it working. And it was literally just adding this in here. So yeah, we're just going to delete the old entry and make way for the new one. And it was just literally adding this one line of code there. That was the biggest difference. And honestly, I was on the Discord channel asking for help in there. And, hey, everyone has their different approach for how they want to solve problems. But man, the person I was working with here, she did a great job of solving this right here. It was just adding this one line here and it had it working perfectly just fine. And other people were, maybe giving some not so great approaches that were much more in depth. And this is just one line of code here. So I guess lesson learned that sometimes to make really big changes, you think you need I'll say that again. I mean, to make big changes in your app, sometimes you need to think, oh, I need to change this and change that and do all these crazy things. But really, it's always the most simplest, smallest things that can make the biggest changes. So I guess keep that in mind. Whenever you run into any errors or problems, usually when you finally get your solution, you'll notice it's always very simple and very straightforward. So sometimes to make big changes, sometimes it's just the smallest line of code that you change. So that's kind of all I wanted to show there. This is CV app right here. And, of course, I'm going to style a little bit more. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, just besides just styling and maybe changing the fonts a little bit. Also got this little drop-down menus here, like that. You can hide data. Nothing it's not like a work of art or anything. But man, this was an experience going through this project. This was an experience for sure. I'd like to make another video here soon, really kind of breaking down this project here because this is a really tough one. This is like to-do list all over again, guys. This is like to-do list. If you're following the Odin's curriculum there and you've been through to-do list, you know how hard that project is. Man, this is like to-do list all over again, for real. But there's so many React concepts that you cover in this project. I mean, I shouldn't say so many, but the basic ones like state, props, and components. Those are the big ones you learn in this. But that will set the foundation for learning the rest learning the rest of the React concepts. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll make an update here soon, really kind of going more in depth of what the code is doing in this project and showing off the final version. So that's about it, guys. Have a good one and keep working hard. That's about it. I'm too excited. I'm too excited.